Elaine talk about chocolate and Uncle Min talk about fleshly desire. And let me just put it blunt. How do you avoid or how do you resist sexual temptations as a young person? As a young, okay.
Yeah, so definitely. And kind of alluding to what Elaine and Uncle Ming were saying too, a lot of it comes from your own spiritual maturity. And that comes, like with a lot of different things. For example, if you know you're someone who like can stumble and fall to that kind of sin more easily, then maybe like there's practical ways to avoid it, whether it's just hanging out in groups and getting to know people in groups first, maybe not like seeing each other alone in your own rooms or your own places, kind of thing. There's a lot that can go into it. Like there's definitely there definitely is a sense of physical attraction to someone, but like let's not let that turn into lust or like any that kind of thing. And so there are ways that we can help sanctify each other, whether it's avoiding situations that can give way more easily to that sort of thing, whether it's being intentional with each other and kind of coming clean about what it is that you're struggling with and saying like, hey, this is what I need like help with, and this is what I need like you to help me like watch out for. Just being very intentional in the way you go about like dating or courtship is important.
Thank you. Yeah. And what about it's not in a relationship, but then just people talking about our young Christian faces the biggest challenge in pornographies. How do we deal with that? And how would you to give advice to others? Yeah.
Okay. As with any other sin, that kind of thing is something that like Satan wants you to hide, wants you to bury, in thinking that some things are shameful because you're sinning. And so if it's something where you think you need to seek help, whether it's something you just need to go to someone who is a trusted, more mature Christian who can help you with that, whether it's going to your pastor, small group leader, or someone. Definitely like getting help in terms of not hiding it and thinking you can solve these problems yourself. It's kind of applies to really any sort of sin, not just pornography, but that I guess is something that's like kind of a bigger struggle possibly at this age period. But don't be kind of tricked into thinking that you have to do this alone. That's kind of what Satan wants you to like say, like, let me bury my shame and let me just keep going about doing things. But through prayer, through confession, and discipleship of like more mature Christians, definitely like work with others, or at least someone who you can trust, if that's what it takes.
So stay alert and have reflection all the time. Say, am I doing something wrong? Am I following some temptation? Compare with yesterday and day before yesterday. Am I getting worse and worse from last point of view? So if you constantly have reflection, and Holy Spirit can give you the warning and can give you the kind of jittery warning there, you immediately understand I'm in trouble. The only Holy Spirit can beat Satan. Don't try to beat Satan by yourself, okay? If you are already sucked into any kind of temptation, ask for his help from the Holy Spirit, okay? I know a lot of people get into the alcoholic problem and they think they can fight it, and that's really dumb. Because God in the 1 Corinthians 10:13 say that, he lived a way out for you. What is a way out? Very simple. The same way you walk into it, just turn around the same way you walk out. Okay, God already gives every temptation a way out. So don't lie to yourself. Say, oh, I'm getting trapped. I cannot get out of it. That's a lie. Okay, it's you decided to walk in, and you need to decide to walk out. And then with the Holy Spirit's help, you can walk out. And with Satan's help, you walk in deeper and deeper. It's the same way. Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. Like I think in 1 Corinthians, right, it's, no temptation has like come over you except what is common to man, and like it says that God is faithful. He won't let you be tempted beyond your ability, but he will provide the way out. And yeah, exactly what you're saying about don't oh yeah, thank you, 1 Corinthians 10:13. Yeah, absolutely. And if you feel like you are experiencing temptations for these things, whether it's pornography or whatever else, no, you're not alone. Definitely seek help, seek prayer, seek like guidance and discipleship from a more mature Christian who you can trust.
So it's not about falling in love, it's about growing in love. And he always used the word walk with God. So it's our walk with God. It's not stagnant and you don't just lie around and lay around, right? It's really walking and growing with God and with the person that God may choose for you to enter courtship into.